Alright, well, greetings and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 Airships and Paws Season 2, Episode Number 4, Swift Shadows. As you can see, in the dark here is Airship Hirohito. And of course, Canine Companions, their handlers, and everybody else on board, such as other crew members, officers, and yes, canine handlers, like I said from before, receive a cryptic message. A celestial map etched into ancient bark. Our mission? Follow the map's whispers to, of course, the swift shadows, or some celestial nexus. A convergence of cosmic energies, but danger lurks. Other airships are around. And the golden feathers prowess of power wanes. Can our crew unlock the nexus secrets before it is too late? Let's see, speaking of which, let's get inside here. Let's get some light on in here. But how? Maybe I set it too dark. Alright, well, greetings and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 Airships and Paws Season 2, Episode Number 4, Swift Shadows. What we have here is our usual Airship Hirohito with Canine Companions, their canines, their handlers, as well as some other officers, and a lot of crew personnel on board Airship Hirohito here. A Hindenburg-class airship made by Red Wing Simulations. And, of course, earlier we had received a cryptic message as I was landing. A celestial map has been etched into ancient bark. Our mission? Follow the map's whispers to the Celestial Nexus and swift shadows. Some convergences of cosmic energies, but danger lurks. Other airships' shadows loom, and of course, our golden feathers' power is waning. Can our crew unlock Nexus secrets before it's too late? Alright, so speaking of which, let me of course get a map out. I know exactly where to get the map. Hey, anyone have anything for us? Get Vyond Logic. Speaking of which, while I'm at it, you should be relatively familiar with the things I talk about if you've seen Season 1 and or previous episodes of Airships and Paws. Like Telefonbuch. For Telefonbuch. Telefonbuch is Telefonbuch auf Deutsch. Telefonbuch in German. So again, Telefonbuch in German. So now let's... So now let's go to the radio here, whatever that is. Yeah. Let's take the sextant out. I'll say again, let's take the sextant out. And of course, there's something about this bark map. It's a map of the U.S., so take the... And that's not it. Watch. See, look, all you need to really do is click that pen and it goes back in. West USA. I'll say again, West USA. In other words, Western United States. That's what we're using today. Here's the ancient bark map. So I'll call it. So let's take this out and so, alright, here we are, studying this bark map of the United States West. Our route is from Los Lunas to Albuquerque, so, alright. So, it isn't just a map, it's a key. Should be able to chase some stardust. Note, if the airship tilts, we're chasing stardust. The Nexus hums, a melody of forgotten constellations. Alright. So now let's go back to the passenger gondola. Right now, so now I made it dark on purpose because Canine Companions, you know, their dogs, they're trained to deal with certain things, especially in this type of weather. Like, for example, let's say, of course, someone's been injured in a skiing accident. Canine Companions' dogs can provide comfort to the injured skier. And now let's, of course, go with it. Let me check everybody. Is everybody alright? How about this end? Everybody alright? Is everybody alright? Sure? Yes, no, maybe so. Are you sure? Alright. Dokuki no Chi. Lovely Ichi. Are you sure everyone's alright? What I said. Are you sure everyone's alright? Yes, no, maybe so. Must return to the control car now. I have now returned to the control car now. And now, of course, let's do this. By now, you should be familiar with the routines I do here, like I said from before. So now let's do this. Alright. Handlers, retrievers, fellow aviators, welcome back aboard Airship Hirohito. Our mission today, like you might have seen earlier, follow the celestial map etched in ancient bark. And of course, this should run smoothly. Now I use an airship, of course, to be productive in the wait time. Now there is a need for dogs at Coronado Airport or wherever, so we're bringing the airship to such place. So what's left to do is do weight and balance, final configuration of Vyond and Plotagon Logic, then we leave. Alright, listen up. the cruising phase begins when I order all crew and crew stations. So now let's take the car out. Read that correctly. I'm going to take the car out. Yeah, for real, I'm taking the car out, and it starts right about now. Calling bye-bye. We fill gas cell 6, 8, and 8, 10, and 12. So gas cell number 8, number 10, 12. Now technically it's 2, 8, 10, and 12. But the gas cells I specifically asked for, those are the only ones in red lights. Oh yeah, I was thinking just now. The only gas cells in red lights are gas cells 8, 10, and 12. I say again, red lights are gas cells 8, 10, and 12, indicating that the gas cells are full. Once again, the only gas cells full on this flight are gas cells 8, 10, and 12. And gas cells number 8 is full, 10 is full, and 12 is full. I'm saying that's gas cells 8, 10, and 12. Actually, there won't be as much time chapters in Chapter 1 for you. You should be familiar with the routines. And this is my end. If I'm doing anything wrong, please let me know in the comment box below and I'll correct it. Maybe I'll reserve that for other episodes as like refreshers or something. Or even remakes. So anyway, here we are. So now let's ask for takeoff.
Please give me a general report.
Nothing to report. Everything works normally.
Everything is in order.
Alright. Soon, very soon, let's get these paws off the ground.
Everything is in order.
No problem, sir.
Alright. As you may have seen with the map, we can never align perfectly, but we'll meet around, of course, the plotted route. And our course is not true, but we'll go along the course. Any whispers from the sky? We'll find out. And it's probably the tilting of the airship. That's how I know. Yeah. Let's do it. All I really want is, of course, is a green thumbs up. Kilograms. 200 kilograms according to this, so all I care about is that the thumb is green. No problem, that's adjustable. Now you will get the tilt warning. This thing is what it is.
Warning, we are tilting dangerously downward. Warning, we are tilting dangerously
downward. 4,500 something kilograms.
Warning, we are tilting dangerously downward. Warning, we are tilting dangerously downward. Warning, we are tilting dangerously downward.
Are you okay? I don't
Warning,
think so.
we are tilting dangerously downward.
Okay, all set. I'll just take it. If this thing tilts, I'm going to get you out of here. So yeah, if this thing tilts, we're going to work with it, okay? Is everybody here? Okay, let's do it. Alright. At this point, let's get off the ground. Alright, let's get these paws off the ground. And we're at max height. All ahead full.
Haul up the front cone cable.
Roger.
Release mooring.
Alright, we've broken ground. Floating aisles shimmer ahead. One of these places is UNM Hospital. Remember, Duke City airspace is tricky, so keep your tail steady. Other airships will shadow us. Keep eyes on the horizon. Low. Yeah, get going. The cruising phase is going to begin.
Haul up the moorings.
Roger.
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 Some ballast to go. all ahead full. Okay, cruising phase has begun. At this point, it's your turn to pick up the megaphone. So again, it's some other officer's turn to pick up the megaphone. Alright, everyone aboard. We are cruising. The floating isles shimmer ahead. One of them happens to be UNM Hospital. You know, as usual, Duke City airspace is tricky, so keep your tail steady. Other airships are shadowing us. Keep your eyes on the horizon. They're telling us they won't beat us. Prepare for a mid-air duel. No, really, this is an airship. I wouldn't do that. We're flying over Meadow Lake right now, and of course, let's see what we have here. I'm hearing Nexus hum as a melody of forgotten constellations. Too low. Oh well, we need to get to Coronado Airport. Oh, that's what I meant to check. Gas cells 8, 10, and 12 are still full. I say again, gas cells 8, 10, and 12 are still full. Okay. It's okay to release emergency ballast in this flight because we're too low. Alright. Passengers, canines, canine handlers, any each and every one of you who's aboard, who's been aboard, we're now cruising. And you all know what to do from here. You all to follow that map thing that we talked about earlier, which happens to be the Celestial map. And of course, everything on it dances with starlight. It's a key. I don't know what to. I just hope it's safe for Canine Companions. As we leave Monzano Mountain Air Ranch, you all probably know the reason why I like to use airships to transfer Canine Companions and their dogs. Or why I felt like it lately, because the airship has The airship has a lot of things on board, as opposed to an airplane, which of course moves rather erratically. Airplanes move rather erratically, in case you didn't know, so... I guess the dogs, they can move around, things like that. Like on board, we have Canine Companions, of course doing their usual thing. Especially, of course, to help those, who are having either physical or mental crises, like they're supposed to do. And that could be done on board an airship. It is therefore possible, but nobody really bothers. So yeah, nobody really bothers to carry it out in real life. I mean, this is a simulator. I can do as I please with it. Okay, as we get to the Albuquerque International Sunport, I think I might have to stay in the control car. Let me check how everybody's doing. Is nobody eating too heavy? Do we know why I told you not to eat so much now? You know I told you not to eat so much now? It's not only fattening, but also because the amount of activity here, it's hard on you either way. Physically, of course, it's hard on your stomachs, tummies, or whatever you want to call them. I trust you all got everything okay. Yeah, I trust you all got everything okay. Yeah, I really trust. Now we go to the lounge, since I'm a lounge person. Dokuki Nochi and of course Lovely Ichi are entertaining the canines and everyone on board. Well, some of which are at the windows. And this is what we're hearing at the windows. Somebody says they won't beat us this time. Prepare for a mid-air duel. It's in progress. The secret of perpetual flight belongs to all of us, really. Okay, next stop, UNM Hospital. Yeah, next stop is UNM Hospital. So when we get to UNM Hospital, of course, there's something hidden within that place. I'm not sure what. What could possibly be hidden in UNM Hospital? Once again, Vyond Logic. Alright. Once again, Vyond Logic check. We're over Mesa Del Sol. Go over some canyon here. Let's move over. What's out there? I'm gonna go by way of Mesa Del Sol. Oh, it's to our right. Mesa Del Sol, that is. Yeah, the ship is level this time. Alright, we're tilting. There's a swift shadow working against us. Get the megaphone. Tell them that we have a swift shadow out there. So y'all better hold on. Here's one of these swift shadows out there. We got multiple swift shadows. As you can see, the windows are tinted right now and the airship is tilting. A little bit to the right, as for right now. As Airship Hirohito glides through, not necessarily glide, but as she cruises through, of course, the area of Manzano Mountain Air Ranch, which I call the unofficial Manzano Mountain Airship Depot. She's flying over Duke City right now, or within the area. So again, Airship Hirohito is halfway to Duke City at this point. Here it is. It's to the right. There's Mesa Del Sol to the right. There's the Netflix studio. In fact, I'll show you around Mesa Del Sol while we're at it. Although off topic, there's the Double Eagle Airport. And when we go to the right here, Mesa Del Sol is right down here. It's right here. Here refers to where my cursor is. This is the Netflix studio. There's the Albuquerque International Sunport. The blue markings mean it's a taxiway. Now when we get to UNM Hospital, it holds something. I wonder what. So I'm very soon approaching UNM Hospital. This is where all the air-to-air dueling quits, especially with the other imaginary airships. Alright, UNM Hospital. Of course. Something that map is hiding in there. There's something the map is hiding at UNM Hospital. I wonder what it is. Remember, keep your senses sharp as we go in through and out of UNM Hospital area. And of course, we very respectfully ask and wonder if there are any whispers from the wind. And of course, we're sacrificing the ship and whoever's aboard. Good question as to how. How, of course, you know, we're showing UNM Hospital that I have guts, especially the most cartoonishly evil of the security guards. I mean, not all of them are as cartoonishly evil as you think. Like right below us, you know. Alright, here's Mesa Del Sol, where we're flying over. Right below us is the Netflix studio. I'm not sure who's the most cartoonishly evil of all guards down there. Hard to tell who. And if there are any, too high up for their munitions to reach us. Alright, we're leaving. As we passed through Mesa Del Sol, there was one day when me, Brendan, and Eddy's dog, Sonic, were in this area. We went around here. And believe it or not, actually, where my cursor is, at the dog park, me, Eddy, and Sonic were the only ones there. Yeah, back in 2020, around this time, from when I recorded this video. Yeah, we were the only ones there, no one else. Now, drag strip right below us. Now I must position the ship towards... what's that place? UNM Hospital. Should be around here somewhere. If you see to our left here, I could fly airships out of there, but thing is, you know, there's just airplanes all over the place, things like that. And I don't want to hold them up all that much. Hey, for all you Amazon shoppers here, see where this airplane is, where my cursor is? There's actually an Amazon Prime hangar there. Okay, at this point, now that we're over Albuquerque International Sunport, I'm going to go ahead and say this. If we look dead ahead, I'm now at this point going to say, approaching University of New Mexico, UNM Hospital. Stay aboard Airship Hirohito and keep your senses sharp. Left. Oh, we got Learfin Avios on the ground. Albuquerque International Sunport. Right here, we have Learfin Avios on the ground. Steer the ship in the direction of UNM Hospital. Alright, at this point, let's prepare for landing. As we pass through UNM Hospital. I totally forgot to put you to cruise station.
All crew on cruise station. All crew to cruise station.
Prepare for landing.
Roger, all crew to landing station.
Ready to land.
Ready to land.
Okay. So at this point, alright, as we pass you, ladies and gentlemen, these are your acting captain speaking. Say again, ladies and gentlemen, these are your acting captain speaking. Prepare for landing. As we pass UNM Hospital, go ahead and stow all loose items. And of course, you better hold on tight, as this thing requires a lot of planning to fly. This thing referring to the airship, that is. And again, approaching University of New Mexico, UNM Hospital. We'll even say it over the intercom too. Approaching University of New Mexico, University Hospital. Stay aboard Airship Hirohito to do your tasks. So right now, we've now passed UNM Hospital, so at this point it's time to slow the airship down. I say again, it's time to slow the airship down at this point. Alright, I'm sure of it. We passed UNM Hospital now. Slow it down. That was an order. Slow it down. Thank you. Right around here is Loveless Hospital area. Mexico Scientific Labs, UNM North Golf Course, general area where I used to live, UNM Cancer Center, downtown Albuquerque, some church of some kind, UNM Continuing Education, some building that now belongs to UNM Hospital, Alright, there's the bus depot. I'll get you to Coronado Airport somehow, okay? Even if we miss the Northeast Heights. Okay. Or will I? Actually, let's go slow speed now. Oops, you missed it. Around there laid McKinley Middle School. There's Del Norte High School. There. I believe there's some park right down there. We must get to Coronado Airport. Ha! The airships won't beat us this time, so... The other ones. We better prepare for a bumpy landing. This is what it is, so... Uh-oh. Coronado Airport is obscured. So I need to take this to Del Norte High School. In the general area. One nice thing with the airship, you can look around. Dead ahead is a Royal Del Sol golf course. Yeah, a Royal Del Sol golf course. That's what's ahead. Del Norte High School. Now I need to turn it around. Load a full reverse. Hopefully we'll make Coronado Airport this time. I believe that's Twin City Sisters Park, right below us. Actually, I think that's Loma del Norte Park, right below us. Whoa. Forward. I was right this whole time. We're over, what's that place? Arroyo del Oso Golf Course. I'll say it again, Arroyo del Oso Golf Course is right below us. Yeah, Arroyo del Oso. Arroyo del Oso Golf Course. And here's the shack. Here's the main check-in for some facilities along Arroyo del Oso Golf Course. Stopping over residential vehicle. And right this way, if you look where my mouse is, my cursor, right around here where my cursor is, right around here is where I get my health care. It's at the UNM Family Health Clinic. It's right there. See it? Just in this general area here is where I get my health care. And right below me, what lies here is a place called Buffet King. Right here lays the Wiener Schnitzel. Nantucket Shoals. Sprouts Farmers Market. Let's see where it goes from here. Is there any movement being shown at all? Alright, Coronado Airport, just right up here. Alright, see where our cursor is? That's where Coronado Airport is. Say it again, that's where the Coronado Airport is. I think that's Twin City Sisters Park, right below us. Albuquerque's, that is. Okay, at this point, order a bus. Get the dogs. And everybody else. Sounds sketchy. Flying over houses here. Now, just like everybody else, I struggle with the landing phase, so I suggest skip to chapters as you watch these videos. I really do advise that you skip chapters. Okay? Oh, that's a school. What was I thinking? Alright. Just need to pass through. That's our only intention, alright? Come on. Turn it. Alright, somebody grab the megaphone. Tell everyone to landing stations positions, please, thank you. I'll say again, everyone to landing stations and positions, please, thank you. Got it? Whoa. Got a risk. We're out here. Will the airship make it? Okay, since we're on the northeast heights, I can point a few things out. Here we have a church, which I see a lot. Dead ahead where my cursor is, that's the North Domingo Baca Park and Multi-Generational Center. And of course, to the east of to the southeast of this general area here is La Cueva Town Center. I like to go to Coldstone Creamery, this phase in of my life, to pass time before a Civil Air Patrol meeting. Also right below us, I think somewhere around here, lay a post office. Dead ahead is Coronado Airport, which I hope to make. Well, here's a lesson for you. I think it's best to come in too slow to Coronado Airport if you want to make it. So maybe I was right to cut the power around, of course, McKinley Middle School. And sometime after I pass UNM Hospital. Alright, here's La Cueva Town Center. Around here is Coldstone Creamery. Alright, right where my cursor is Coldstone Creamery. That's where I like to go to pass time for Civil Air Patrol. Also, in that general area is a Starbucks. I go there too, to pass time for Civil Air Patrol. And right here, since it's getting warmer, or it's supposed to be getting warmer, is the North Domingo Baca Park and Multi-Generational Center. It's a big park. Sometimes, canine companions in both my fictional world, imagination, whatever you want to call it, and in real life, they come to this park. This park refers to where my cursor is. North Domingo Baca Park and Multi-Generational Center. Maybe you'll get a better view outside. So anyway, as I was saying from before, this is North Domingo Baca Park and Multi-Generational Center. And where my cursor is right here, this is the dog park in both my fictional world, imagination, and of course in real life. Actually, in all my imagination and in real life, of course, Canine Companions comes here. You heard that correctly. In both my imagination and in real life, Canine Companions comes here. They train. The dogs, of course. Alright, to our left here is the Balloon Fiesta Park. Alright, right here is, this is the Balloon Fiesta Park. Here's, of course, Sandy of Memory. And to our left here, of course, the Sandy of Memory Garden. And right here is the dump. Right here's, of course, Eagle Rock Dump. Now, of course, let's somewhere around here kill the engines in a good way, of course. Kill the engines. Yeah, in a good way. Idle. Alright. I made you order buses for a reason. I say it again, I made you order buses for a reason. There better be one on the field. Because we're going to be way out, whatever you want to call this. Oh, there's a van. Oh, a yellow fire engine. Past the Gate of Heaven Cemetery. Correction, get past Sandia Memory Cemetery. Sandia Memory Garden Cemetery, get past it. Come on. You can do it. I know it's scary down there, but come on. You can do it. Come on, Showa, you can do it. Come on, Airship Showa, you can do it. Come on, do it, please. Get past that cemetery. Come on, do it. Come on, please, do it. Even though it's scary, do it. I'm gonna go slow just a little bit. Okay. It's gonna be really hard. Landing as usual. What do I always say about landing? Worth it? Absolutely. What did I say about landing being worth it? Absolutely, yes. Landing's worth it. What's all these vehicles here? Hey, that's sketchy. There's a van. Ah, yellow fire engine. Alright, landing phase begins. Landing phase starts and one more thing is also introduced at this point, so... At this point, I should be on Coronado Airport grounds, and if I'm not, you have to send a bus to go get the airship. Why do you think I'm doing what I'm doing here? I'll ask you again, why do you think I'm doing what I'm doing here? Why am I looking around the airship here? What am I looking for? Why should you look around the airship? Okay, you may want to tell the bus crew to come get the airship. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, these are your acting captain speaking again. At this point, we're sure of it. We're really descending into Coronado Airport. So at this point, buckle up and stow away each and every loose items. At this point, let's extend the landing gear. We need a gentle touch. Keep your senses open. Any signs of turbulence? Remember, crew, we're not just landing an airship, as usual. We're unraveling ancient secrets. Not today, other airships. We've come too far. Coronado Airport's in sight. Everybody aboard, brace for landing. For this is going to be rough. Engines all the way to idle. At this point, stop. What do the leaves say? The treasure awaits, our friends, family, and acquaintances. When the moon kisses the sun, the forgotten wings shall awaken. The golden feather holds the key. We are here. Here referring to Coronado Airport. And right below us, we're on airport property. You may land in a ditch though, but this is a simulator. And this could be restarted at any time. I'll view it like this today. Point. All engines stop. Stop. Is everybody okay? Pretty low actually for an airship. Hey, what was I thinking? I'll actually zoom in this time. Y'all better hold on. Y'all better hold on. Say again, for real, y'all better hold on. We're gonna land right now. Go on and give the orders.
Drop the moorings.
Come on. Mooring lines. There you go.
Grab the ropes.
Okay. They say the gear is not required, but it's supposed to reduce the impact. Upon landing, that is. Okay, hold on. Stand by. You may hit hills today. However, there's one thing I can tell you. It's a simulator. I can start this back up whenever I please. Three, 2, 1. Where is it? Yes! Watch out, it's gonna kill over. More of the airship. More of the airship. Alright. Let's go outside. Well, excellent landing, but the airship keeled over. So again, excellent landing, but the airship keeled over. Alright, that was the second to last episode of Season 1. In Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, Airships and Paws, Season 2. Okay, so let's introduce one more thing. You know, I like to fly airships because this is something I always wanted to fly as a child. And I understand that the demand's not really high. Oh, as the airship corrects itself, let's do another walk around, that is. Anyhow, I always dreamed of flying airships since I was a child. And I understand that the Hindenburg disaster, of course, ended it all. And it should have started from the R-101. It referring to the end of airships, that is. Because more people died on the R-101 than in the Hindenburg. But right now, of course, playing Flight Simulator 2020, I've flown Airship Hirohito, and I'm going to fly her quite a bit for, of course. Other than aviation, I also love dogs. Favorite one, Labrador Retriever. In fact, my favorite animal, English Labrador Retriever. Favorite organization, Canine Companions. And what I do on these flights is I fly Canine Companions as dogs, who are, of course, productive in their wait time, to get from Point Alpha to Point Bravo to Point Charlie, all the way to Point Zulu. Like what they do aboard. Let me show you around what they do aboard. Like in the dining room and in the lounge. The dogs, they're here. Of course, they do agility courses. And they pretend, of course, to help victims. Like, for example, someone having a panic attack, like Magnus, the therapy dog's owner. And the same thing goes for the lounge. You know? Just like Magnus, the therapy dog's owner, the dogs, they respond to, of course, some mental situation that Magnus, the therapy dog's owner, could be faced with. And, of course, the dogs, they go in, they help, and they care about that person. I'm sure some of you know, understand how Canine Companions operates. I, of course, have autism, and I could use help from Canine Companions once every so on, but I don't really need a dog from Canine Companions. I'm, of course, a mild high-functioning Aspie who is interested in a special issuance for his case. At least a private pilot license, at least. And, of course, at the moment, in this phase of my life, I make these videos to show and tell that I wish to appeal against the denial for my medical certificate, as well as other things. These videos here prove it, for I've been in Civil Air Patrol for a while. Actually, they don't really prove it, but there's something to show and tell my officers, as well as everyone else who's teaching me, that yes, I am learning things and stuff you teach. Now, bear in mind that this is the simulator. I'm, of course, alone. And now at this point, let's see what we have here. Let's go to the chief steward. Stairwell is open.
Proceed with unboarding, please.
Roger.
Okay.
Starting unboarding.
Let me put the maps and everything away. Watch, just a click of a pen puts us away.
Unboarding
Watch this.
finished, sir.
First. Alright, well, we made it. And now let's put the map away. I say again, let's put the map away. Northern Hemisphere book goes away. I'll say it again, Northern Hemisphere book goes away. Even the Southern Hemisphere book goes away. And alright, Northern Hemisphere book is away. Like I said from before, Northern Hemisphere book goes away. So again, Northern Hemisphere book, it goes away for the time being. And yes, the Northern Hemisphere book goes away. Now let's, of course, put the sextant away. Actually, yeah, you had to open the drawer. It's like a drone. Watch this. Oh, there it went. Let's check everybody back here. It's always good to check on everybody once you are done. Hey, is everybody alright up here? Okay, I won't go in the radio room. I can check the back and see how it's doing. Let me check the back really quick, okay? Everybody alright? Okay, the gondola's here this whole time. Now let's... Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Why? Alright, everybody else. Tell everyone to secure the airship. For we're way out of range from the ramp. Where's my bus? Alright, I'm just going to get a picture of this. And okay, if this thing quits, that'll be our show. If you like, please like and subscribe. We'll see you all around. Alright. Okay, so now, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and order the stairs to be closed. Let's board the new case.
Proceed with unboarding, please.
Roger. Starting unboarding.
Start boarding, please.
Roger. Starting boarding.
You know, while they're boarding, of course, I always had a passion for airships, I will admit. And although the demand's not really high and people are trying to make a comeback for airships, I have a place where I can live out my airship fantasies. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Now, in these airship fantasies, I had too many of them on my mind when I was a child. Even as a freshman, all the way to senior in high school, I had so many fantasies about airships. And even now.
Boarding finished, sir.
Speaking of which, I'm going to close the stairs. In this flight, basically speaking, if you read the summary, which is not on here, if you read the summary, I'm going to say this. We're flying Canine Companions Dogs from Point Alpha to Point Zulu. And the reason why I chose the airship is to be productive in our wait times. To get from Point Alpha to Point Zulu. And of course, some things I've tried out, some things I've not. Like, I've tried flying an airship from Albuquerque International Sunport, and of course the unofficial Manzano Mountain Airship Depot, to Albuquerque, New Mexico. The Coronado Airport, that is. So right now, from the time being I recorded this video, I'm sure of it this time, that is our show. If you like, please like and subscribe.